Good morning. This is Robert Goodman here on Positive Stroke, staying clean, and I'm so happy that you have some time. And today, recovery opened my eyes. Recovery opened your eyes. And what do I mean by this? Well, in our act of addiction, in my act of addiction, the getting and using to navigate through drama, just to get that drug and put it in our systems and to enjoy it. It gave us a little peace for a short period of time. But the work that it took to get it and to use it and to receive that type of results took most of your time. In the beginning, it was easy. Then it got complicated. Then it got hard. But when you walked into recovery and you realized that that way wasn't working for you, it wasn't working for me, and I changed my behavior. I went down the road I know nothing about. And in me going down this road, it taught me a valuable lesson about life. It taught me to live life on life's terms, to pay close attention to what's going on around you and in front of you. To understand that the tongue is a very powerful tool. One way it can show love, and the next minute it can show hatred and pain. All out of one item on your body, the tongue. How many times the tongue has destroyed relationships and caused numerous drama situations, but in the same token showed love and consideration and affection towards others. Recovery opened my eyes to watch, to listen, and to learn. Learn the things that are happening around you, the things that people say, the things that people do. Do those words match up with their actions? Recovery opened my eyes, and it opened yours. It allows you to look at the right and the wrong. Recovery taught you to live life on life's terms. That you have no control over people, places, or things, but you have control on yourself, how you react to things that happen. As I live in the world in recovery, I see life on life's terms, where there are situations that people continue the same behavior expecting different results, which is a form of addiction, which addiction has taught us because we went through the fire and we came out into recovery. We notice that there are people that have tunnel vision. They only see one way and nothing else. Nothing else matters. as long as their viewpoint is viewed as right. Recovery. Recovery teaches us that there are so many different vast types of people on this earth that see life in different ways. And each person feels that they're looking at life in the right way. Some people feel that they are better than others. We live in a society that some people think that they're up here, that they live in a lifestyle that anybody down on this level shouldn't even be thought of or actually a part of life. They don't look at you, they look down at you. They look at you as like they're better than you are. That they don't make the mistakes that you make. You made a mistake by getting addicted, falling victim to the disease of addiction. But they can't look at the faults that they make. It makes me think back in the Bible where it says, Matthew 7:7, do not judge or you'll be judged by the same measure. Something to think about. But that's just me. What I believe and what I think is just mine. It's me. What you believe and what you think is you. But recovery taught me that always check yourself because you're an imperfect person. You may be leading yourself down the wrong path. Are you letting pride and want to be right control the narrative of the situation? Or are you looking for the actual truth? Are you thinking that it's best to point blame otherwise than correcting oneself to make oneself better? When I was in my addiction and I had tunnel vision of thinking that my way is the best way and I couldn't see nothing else, that I was doing more of a disservice to myself because I was operating in the presence that I was perfect, that my way was the best way, that I am perfect. I don't make mistakes. And that was my tunnel vision, which caused me to create issues and problems in my own life that were very negative. But when I realized that I was an imperfect person and recovery taught me that, my life got better. I understood myself better. But when I believed that I knew everything, that my way is the best way, and that it should be this way, that as I did the research on myself, I'm the one that caused myself all this undue pressure and pain and hurt in my life. Because I choose to have tunnel vision and was stubborn about not changing my mind to do the right thing. That my pride overpowered me to make me feel that I am perfect when I'm not. Recovery taught me that I can't change people, places, or things, but I can change myself if I stay focused on myself. Recovery taught me that I am able to work recovery because I'm working on myself. And when I'm working on myself, I'm keeping myself humble. I'm not coming off like I know everything, that my way is the best way. In recovery, I learned that each person has to find their own way to live their best life, to learn, to grow, to make themselves better. That means Robert has to do work on himself. And that's the only way Robert gets better. If I do not work on myself, I stay where I'm at when I stop working on myself. I cease to grow and I hold on to exactly where I'm at. And then I don't understand why things go bad. My tunnel vision becomes active. My pride becomes active. My resentment becomes active. All these negative emotions will shoot up and take control, and I will stop growing. So the point I'm trying to make this morning is that as I came into recovery, the tunnel vision had to leave my life. The tunnel vision had to be gone because, Robert, you need to find a way so you can live your best life. And the only way you can live your best life is get to know yourself. Understand what you like, what you don't like. Maybe the path that you choose is not the path that you need to take. And the only way you grow is pay attention to yourself. Understand yourself. Why you say and do the things that you do. Why you don't want to change your behavior and you want to be stubborn on things. Getting to know yourself is the key to making yourself better. Not having tunnel vision, understanding that you're an imperfect person, that you do make mistakes. And if you pay attention to yourself, you'll make less mistakes. If you pay attention to yourself, you will learn more about yourself. When I have tunnel vision, I'm not focused on myself. I'm focused on other things, people, places, and things. I'm focused on these things, what they're doing, how they're conducting their life, what issues they have in their life that needs to be corrected. I'm keeping the focus away from myself, which allows me to do a disservice to myself. Because when the mistakes happen, when I'm paying attention to everything else around me and not to myself, then I'm the one that pays the price. Because I'm not paying attention to myself. This is Robert Goodman here on Positive Strokes, staying clean, wishing you a great day, and to understand that recovery opened your eyes so you can pay attention to yourself. You have a great and wonderful day.